What's up, everybody? Tuesday night. This camera's weird. How y'all doing? Man. Hope y'all doing good tonight. What a crazy weekend it was, and a beautiful yesterday. Hope everyone had a great Monday. I hope you're having a good day today. We got a lot to cover, I'm sure. Let's see. What shall we do? We'll do that one. Who we got in the house tonight? Let's see. Aaron Marrow's up in the front. Woo-hoo! What's up, buddy? HDS, the man. What's that? He said, let's go. I basically had a record month to spell things. 1,500 views. Gained 6 whole subs. He'll take it. Nice, bro. It's all, every little step helps, man. Every little bit, man. What's up, Val? Good to see you. Zach G in the house. How you doing, brother? Lisa, how you doing tonight? Donald James, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. HDS said the stream's jacking up. Might be his internet. Yeah, I know. Like, looking clear over here, brother. Hope it's just a quick refresh. Evan Kelly, good morning to you, brother. How you doing? Rosana Boyanoche, good to see you. She says, Rick, rock and roll. Stardust there. Juji in the house. How you doing? HDS said, I heard that washed out Nashville guru took some pot shots at me, but is hiding behind his members only. There you go. See? Like the P word he is, man. It is what it is. Michael Adams says, slow jam, rock and roll. What's happening, bro? Good to see you, man. Getting her all tuned in. Even your warm-ups for Toastmaster. Thank you, brother. Yes. Gotta warm up. I don't get to play all day, man. I don't get to play all day. I don't know. So I found out this. I was watching this kid, man. This kid is like blowing up. I mean, God bless him, man. He's got one of the very terrible tone, but all he does is play riffs. But he had this really cool thing. His like YouTube subscriber count. I thought it was pretty cool. So I was like, I'm going to try it out. If you can see it, it should be at the bottom. We'll see how much we gain or lose. We lost one already, then gained one back. Crazy. Anyway, Evan said, ear specialist appointment tomorrow. It's making a mix. I feel you, brother. That's the only way, man. Get in there. Judy said, you're wearing my favorite shirt. It's probably my favorite shirt, too. Plus my favorite Iron Maiden on top of it. We might rip some of that tonight. A little bit of Maiden for sure. Iron Maiden Tuesday, you never know. All right, let's see. Let's get some warm-ups going here. right, nice warm up there. Very nice. All right, let's see. We'll do the old classic next warm up, the speedy warm up. It's a good one. We'll get that ready to go. A lot of great people hanging out. Always great to see everyone hanging with us tonight on a Tuesday. You know it. Oh, let's see. There you go. Hey, it's just a happy fucking docking night. You know that's right. Let's see. Don says, "Oh man, I never seen that live sound come back." Yeah, it's pretty easy, buddy. I mean, I can show you how to do it if you want to turn it on. Wait, we have to be using OBS, I think, at least. But you can find it in your browser. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I just found a video on YouTube real quick, and I saw how they do it. That's pretty nice, though. Juji says she gave him Palia. No, it says too difficult to make friends. That's true. There's some weirdos on that game. Very strange. Evan said, I like Iron Maiden like live DVDs more than their albums. I have a few bands like, yeah. Sometimes the live is the way to go. Like the Dokken Beast from the East live, one of my favorites. It's a masterpiece live record, man. It's just amazing. Thanks, Fox Racing. Juji, yeah, Queensryche live, that was amazing too. Yeah. Evan says Us was really. We watched this movie. It was called Together. Yeah, it was interesting. Kind of. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, but yeah, it was definitely. If you ever see, what was that movie they did before I can't remember the name of it. Stardust probably knows, but yeah, that was another movie that the director did. It was pretty good. Had Justin Long guy in it. Well, but it was pretty good. What's it called? I can't remember. I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty good. What else? The King of the Hill started back. I watched a couple episodes. That's freaking hilarious already. I think we watched something else. No, I think we only watched Together. We're supposed to watch The Life of Chuck and this Bring Her Back movie, and we've yet to see those yet. But so much to see, so much to watch. I don't have time. We got other stuff going on, games, music, you name it, we got it going on. But let's keep the warm-ups going here. there. We getting there. Gotta get warm. Oh, it's so hot outside. You're surprised. It's so hot outside. You think I'd be warm, but it's not that kind. Not that kind. Oh, what are we gonna do here? Let's see. Man, I didn't write a set list. I have no idea. We're just gonna play whatever tonight, honestly. Looks like it's gonna be a extremely slow night tonight. Extreme. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people probably have problems with YouTube tonight. I don't even know. George, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. You said I was listening to Halloween. It was great. Oh, Halloween's a great band. Feisty said Brody trying to take away your spot. He can do whatever he wants. Anyone can do whatever they want on YouTube. It don't bother me. It says Lisa, Rick, whatever you hit just made it blurry. I didn't touch anything. Never mind. I don't know what's going on. Okay, it straightened up. It fixed itself. I don't know. It's gonna be a weird night tonight. It's already feeling super weird to me. Anyway, but always good to see you here. That makes me happy. It's just YouTube doesn't like me tonight, so I'm gonna go do something else. I feel you, man. I don't know if it likes me either. Judy says, why am I craving meatball pizza? I wish I could find that too. I love a meatball pizza. I don't know, it was Pizza Hut? Pizza Hut had a meatball. It was delicious. It was amazing. Then they stopped giving it out. I was like, what's going on? Indy in the house. How you doing, Indy? Good to see you. Thank you, Lisa. Osman bin Ahmad. How you doing, bro? Great to see you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. Lisa got a link to Indy's upcoming live. Make sure you check that out. Indy said hers would glitch when it came in too. Yeah, weird. A lot of people saying some weird stuff been happening on YouTube today. Abby Green tried to do something and she like tried twice and was like, I'm done. I can't. It's not working. I was like, whoa. Who knows? Who knows? We're gonna try. We're gonna keep going. We'll go to at least try till midnight at least. But let's go with the Shadows. I just broke a string. All right, well, good thing I have a backup. We're gonna switch to the dark horse then. Stand by, everybody, while we fix this problem. Wow, what's happening? It's bound to happen. So there you go. It's the second time I've ever broke a string on live stream. And then the other night was the first time I ever sneezed on a live stream. It's amazing. All right, well, let me get this other guitar. I guess we're getting new strings for that one then. What else could go wrong tonight? I don't even know. All right, let's turn this other guitar up. So welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. I think tonight's going to be just a wacky. This is going to be a wacky night tonight. All right, well, let's get going. Let's try that again with feeling. Oh, snap. That did snap. It was like, poing, man. All right, then, whatever. You can't stop me, YouTube. You can't stop me. Let's try that again with feeling. Well, let's not. Let's make sure we unmute the guitar channel, because that would be super helpful, wouldn't it? a good one. Stardust said I didn't play it very often. I said I did. I played it last week, so I played it tonight because Stardust had said something. All right, let's see. We're moving and grooving tonight, like speed run tonight, man. We got our warm-ups done real quick tonight. A lot of great people hanging out. Good to see everyone. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and you're having a good time. We'd appreciate it. All right, let's see what we got here. Dave Appleby, I hope so, buddy. That'd be nice, man. If it ain't Pittsburgh, it's Tampa. One of the two. I appreciate you, brother. Don said it happened to him before. He didn't have a backup. Now he does. There you go. And he said, let's go, Dark Horse. Indeed. Indy said, once more with feeling. Exactly. You got to have it. Indy's got the link to Donald James, one of our great buddies here. Make sure you click on that link. Give him a sub. We'd appreciate it. Juji knows that Dark Horse. Osman knows let's rock. George Cabin feeling. He said a nice looking fretboard. Yeah, there's that ebony jam right here, man. That's a nice one. The guitar plays really nice. It does. Zach G, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. At least said awesome job string breaking. All right, I appreciate it. It was a quick change, quick string change, quick guitar change. Evan's feeling that one. Thank you, Indy. HDS said his internet is going crazy, so you guys can see us tomorrow. No worries, brother. Never love it. Yeah, internet got to be strong, man. Well, yeah, I feel that, man. Indy's got the link to our another moderator here, Juji, and her channel. Make sure you click on that and give her a sub. We'd appreciate that too. Let's see. All right, Lisa says she's listening. She'll be right back. No problem. Don said this one's fun to play. That's a cool one, right? Nice little. It's got wide open space for anything there. Thank you, Indy. There you go, Osman. Appreciate that. Indy got the link to Half Dead Trigger, aka DJB. Make sure you click on that link if you haven't done so and give him a sub. Appreciate it. We got a lot of friends here all trying to do YouTube. We want to boost them up as much as we can. Weed Hopper in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Don J said, not so easy to do on a floor. It takes time. A little bit. Judy says, do you know any Halloween riffs? I don't know too many. We used to play I Want Out back in the day. Like when I was like 16, 17 years old, we played that song I Want Out, which was pretty popular at the time. But God, I don't even remember if I remember it. And to be free. Michael Kiske, one of the greatest German metal singers of all time, right there. Weed said he got some cool outdoor concerts coming in this city. He's going to be awesome. Nice, dude. Nice. Like I said, the concert we're going to be checking out is 9 Inch Nails next month. Is September. Yeah, it's getting close. Right around this time, actually, next month. And then, yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting. I hear a rumor that Primal Fear and Symphony X are going to be doing a tour in the States probably early next year. So I will definitely go to that. Because I could probably get backstage and hang out. All right, let's see. Let's rock on some Symphony number 40. Let's do this. right, Symphony 40, man, that was feeling good. This guitar is real buttery. It's real nice. Wow. I don't remember playing this good last week. It plays even better than I remember last week. That's freaking nuts. But yeah, this was ripping. Oh, let's see. Weed says mostly local town, but great to listen to. There you go, man. A1 Gamut, what's up, brother? He says, glad I'm here early this time. I can enjoy some sweet tunes. Let's rock. Indeed, let's rock, brother. Good to see you. Juji said Queensryche at a casino in a few weeks. There you go. I haven't seen Queensryche with Todd. I mean, I've seen the videos like with Todd and Casey, but I've not seen them in person live. They haven't been down here. Surprisingly, you think? I think maybe they played St. Pete. Maybe can't remember. Donald James says, I know Rick has a forever backstage pass to mentions. Possibly. If I thought about it in time, I probably could have went backstage at that Metallica concert that came down here. I started talking to this guy. He plays the guitar player of Ice Nine Kills. He found me on Instagram and followed me. And I was like, what? And then I didn't put two and two together. By the time I figured it out, they were already passed through. Like, man, that'd have been sweet. Because he probably been like, yeah, come on down. Oh, let's see. TS Gamer, thank you, brother. Appreciate you there. Thank you, Lisa. Juji says, which reminds me, and Rick keeps saying he's got a video of him and his band covering Queens. I do. I've got to, like I said, I found the DVD burner or player. I have to find the box of DVDs now. I don't know if I put it in the closet or if they're stuffed over under there somewhere. I will find it, though. Oh, let's see. Osman says, Halloween come to my country, but I'm not prepared for doing the concert. I feel you, buddy. Yeah, I'd love to see Halloween. I've loved Halloween for a long time, but there's another band I just kind of listen to. I never try to learn their stuff, but whoa, that was weird. Indy says, please make sure you're subscribed and share out this channel and shred that like. A1 says, my ears go on a wild, relaxing trip. There you go. Rip it. Thank you. And the Extreme Black Loose announced, what are some good metal venues or area around your place? Not too many. A lot of them shut down. I think the closest thing is Janus Landing, and that's in like St. Pete. That's a pretty big venue for stuff, but yeah, not too much around here, man. Weed Hopper, thank you, brother. Thank you, TS. Donald says, I like Dark Horse. Wish I had. I'm going to work on it. Yeah, buddy. They out there, man. Peggy Hecky, Boya Noche. Yeah, just look at Reverb. There's actually the one I want. Is on eBay. That's like $1,300. I'm like, bro, why? Why are you gonna charge so much? Thank you, Lisa. Midnight says, can I see the shirt? Oh yeah, for sure. Iron Maiden, classic Power Slave. Gotta love it, man. Lisa says, dang, YouTube reminds me, keeps removing my comments. Really? That must be something going down tonight. Because you know it's pretty chill around here. We don't remove none, especially you guys. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's saying, I've seen a lot of noise tonight that YouTube just be tripping tonight, so. 'Tis possible. I don't know. You never know. I hope that we can push through. We're flying through these songs tonight, so. We'll see. All right, well, let's kick out Until the Bitter End. I'm going to pop something on the screen here. If I can, man. Let's get the Until the Bitter End t-shirt up on the screen. All right, there we have it. Until the Bitter End. Let's go. Until the Bitter End right there, the title track to my album. Hope you enjoyed that one. This guitar is just playing ridiculous tonight. My gosh. Man, it's feeling good. I think I didn't tune up this bar though enough. I cranked it down. You gotta crank this bar down a little bit on this one. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. We truly appreciate it. As you might be able to see, we're up to 60,262. We're on our way to 70, so it'd be great to see you come along with us. We appreciate it for sure. If you're enjoying the show, I do put videos out every single day of the week. I go live 5 times a week, and we've got one of the best communities on YouTube you'll ever find. So we appreciate you nonetheless. Good to see you. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see. I remember that one. Okay. And, all right, let's see. Midnight Game. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Just the Guy says, stumbled across this holy. That was so good. Thank you. Thank you, Just the Guy. Appreciate that very, very much from you. Good to see you tonight. David Giorgio announced, what's up, brother? Great to see you too, bud. Moon Bubble says, new sub, dude. You're amazing. Holy heck. Thank you so much, Moon Bubbles. Appreciate that. Ford Job, what's going on there? Good to see you tonight. A1 says, sweet, my shirt, dude. I've been, my sweet shirt, my dude. I've been looking for a fresh one. I'm going to have to check out your shirts soon, brother. Absolutely, man. Check them out. Appreciate it. I'm like on a, well, I think I'm done. I think I'm finally done. I have like 7 or 8 more shirts that I bought within the last month. So I think I've got enough shirts. I've got everything covered. So a lot of surprise shirts coming real soon. I'll be debuting them soon enough on the channel here. So I'm always going to try and keep you guessing what shirt I'm going to wear next. I'm sure there's more. There's always more shirts. You know, I think Juji said there's never enough shirts. I feel it. Anthony Martosha, good to see you. A1 Gambit, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Moon Bubbles. Extreme Buckle said, this is my musical fix, like a heroin addict. There you go, bro. Midnight Gaming got that Power Slave shirt, too. That's awesome, dude. I love that. Yeah, that's my favorite album. I've loved this album since I was super young. Thank you, Moon Bubbles. I've been doing this a long time at this point, but I appreciate that. Juji says she has 5 Maiden shirts and 1 Rick Renstrom shirt. That's what's up right there. I like it. You're welcome, Moon Bubbles. Frankie D in the house. What's up, Frankie? Great to see you tonight, buddy. Just the Guy said, I wish I was this good at literally anything. I feel that, man. Kenny Wilson said, Run to the Hills is his favorite. There you go. Razzle, man. What's up, brother? Good to see you tonight, my man. Midnight Game says, Run to the Hills is a banger. He's working on a classical guitar cover. That sounds dope, dude. That sounds dope. Donald says, when Rick goes to the shredding part, I just give up for a minute. But I'll learn this song one day. There you go, buddy. That's a fun one. That's like a sleeper song. It's like you think, it sounds pretty easy. There's some parts that are pretty easy, but man, there's some crazy, weird, hard parts. Even for me. Like I remember I had to relearn this song. I was like, what was I doing? What was I even thinking when I wrote this? Thank you, Lisa Red Raz. He says, loving the show, Rick. Effing kill it, bro. You know it, bro. A1 says, dopamine and Rick Stream always soothes the soul, right? We got a little dopamine and melatonin for you. Stream says, and Grant, I appreciate how hard you work as a musician, sharing what you love. Very few can even begin to comprehend the sacrifice you make. Really shows your playing. I appreciate that very much. That means a lot to me. Recluse, I appreciate that, man. I see that comment quite a bit, and I'll be like, I generally don't know how you're doing it. I'm using my response is like, it takes more time and dedication than most people will ever comprehend in their lives. But that's what it takes, you know. And some people do it, some people don't. Some people just have fun. But, you know, for me nowadays, just have fun. Don't worry about nothing else but having fun. Doing whatever you're doing. Whatever your passion is, have fun with it, and they'll see where it takes you. It can take you much further. Cameron says, hey, hi there. I'll be needing the new album. Where do I find it? Yeah, it's right here on YouTube, buddy. Go to my YouTube channel page and look for the releases tab. The entire album's there for free to listen to. Stream it up as much as you like. I do have another album coming out under the band name Holmes and Slice. We've got a few more bits and pieces to go, mixing and mastering and stuff, but I'll keep you posted. When I know that's really starting to pump out, I will start pumping it out around here for sure. Jim420, what's up, brother? Thank you, A1. Juji says, face melting, ear shredding, bad answer. There you go. Mark Megan, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate that. Just the guy, thank you. David Giorgio, what's up, dude? There's Jello Fluoride in the house. He said the magnificent Rick Shreds again. Good to see you, brother. Sleepy Ghost Boy said, dude, that was killer, man. Great, you have made my night. I appreciate that. I'm glad I could do that for you. We love hanging out here. I love playing guitar. I love hanging out with all these great people here. So it's always fun for us. Thanks, Moon Bubbles. Just the guy says, you have a wonderful night, sir. That was amazing. Only caught the last two, but holy, there you go, buddy. Lisa asked, where's Cletus and Cloves? I don't know. They might still be at the church. Let's see, Sleepy says, we'll be coming back to watch. Thank you, Sleepy. I appreciate that. Charlie Escobar in the house. How you doing, brother? Great to see you tonight. A1 says, I feel like I need a shirt for every day. No, I'm wrong. I know, right? It's gotten to the point where like people come to these streams just to see what shirt I'm going to wear. So I'm always trying to, never, do a one-up. So I need more shirts. So I think I have about 30 shirts after this next pile is done. DJN, thank you so much. Val says never freebase, Rick. I know. Not anymore, man. It's been a long time. Don't touch that stuff. Don't do drugs, kids. I promise you. Waste your time. Travis says, whoa, nice guitar. Just checking it out. Can we get a little guitar display? Yeah, it's the same as all the others, my friend. These are these Jackson Dinky Reverse Pros from this one's from 1992. All the ones I have are from 1990. There's one I haven't played on the stream at all, and that's from 1993. But it plays horrible, honestly. I got to work on that one. Thanks, Jim 420. Jello said, you're wearing a sleeveless Trooper shirt right now. We're watching. There you go. Iron Maiden bros for life, man. That's what's up. Donald James says, I'm going to get me a Master Boot record shirt and the Oxygen Destroyer shirt right after I get me another Rick. There you go, bro. Nice. There it is. Jude G says, you can never have too many shirts. I feel that. Midnight says, he's working on a classical guitar sort of Fear of the Dark, Rainmaker, Bloodbearers, and a couple other names. Dude, that's sick, dude. Please let me know when you got that done, dude. I would love to hear that, man. There you go, Jello. Hail the Kaiju. Dale Usery in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Midnight says, I'm too broke for an electric, but maybe one day. True that, man. Indy says, Rick, you rock. Glad you share your talent. Thank you so much, Indy. I truly appreciate that. You know that's right. I have fun doing it. It's fun to do. Jalo Val, hello to you. A1 says, food, Rick, and tunes. Nothing beats that fire. There you go, brother. Don says, Mama Shredder won't let Brody do drugs. She seems like a girl. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're a tight-knit family, man. He ain't going to mess around, man. There's no need to. You don't need it. You just don't need it. I mean, it's always out there, but, if I could go back to my younger days and go, hey, man, because when I was young, I hated drugs. Anyone that did drugs, I was like, get away from me. Just go away. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. I didn't like it. Even in the band I was in, like, we had a bass player smoke. I was like, you're fired, dude. We don't need no weed smoking bass player, man. Stuff like that, and I don't care what people do nowadays. I really don't. But I was really tight-knit, and then I think when I hit like maybe 20 or so, I kind of loosened up. Like, all right, I'll try that, and I'll try that, and then if I could go back and tell myself, dude, just don't even try. I could have been probably a whole lot better. But it is what it is. Let that be his lesson to you, people. Don't do drugs, especially if you're under the age of 20, 21. Don't do drugs. That's my message. But anyway, you can do whatever you want, though. I don't tell no one what to do. That's my advice. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see. All right, we're gonna switch it up. Throw the Fire Within shirt because that's what's next. Let's give a listen to this. This is the Fire Within. It's one of the biggest songs I ever wrote. Check this out. Super classical, super shredded. Let's do it. the fire within. That was funny. Chris, like, blink twice so you can read this. Like, you think I'm always watching stuff, man. I got multitask like 50 different things, man. But I appreciate it. That's hilarious. That cracked me up, man. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already and you're having a great time. We appreciate it. All right, let's see. We got a lot of comments cooking here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Jello says Gary Music sells new guitars for $80. Or Glary Music. Okay, I never heard of that. Anti got a link to my guitar, the Rick Renstrom Official Axe, the Jackson Thingy Reverse Pro. If you click on that link, it'll give you all the information if you're interested. But yeah, they're impossible to find, and if you do find them, they're expensive as heck. Feel that. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. Donald James says I was always excessive, but now I use harm reduction. True that. Yeah, I was pretty excessive myself, man. But I'll tell you what though, when I was doing all that kind of stuff, I never did it before a show, and I never did it before recording. I was always clean and sober for playing a show or doing recording. Afterward though, a different story. But yeah, now I'm just 100%. I've been 100% clean since 2011, January 2011. Not a dang thing. But I feel a lot better. I've been feeling a lot better ever since. Jello said he bought a knockoff Jackson for Glary. That was decent for him. I ain't too shabby at all, man. Mama Shredder in house says just dropping in real quick to say hi. Good to see you, Mama. Hope y'all doing good. We doing great. Thank you. Hope you and your family is good too tonight. There you go, Zach. Indy says, shout out Rick with the super chatter, super sticker. There you go. The guitar file. Juji, thank you there. Jello's like, damn, I love that lead, Rick. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Indy popped off that link to Brody, the super shredder, our good buddy. Make sure you check out Brody. If he's still going tonight, we'll shoot you out. We'll send you over to his chat later on. But if you want to now, click on his link, give him a sub. We'd love to see that. Thank you, Jello. Let's see. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Zach. A1 Gamer says, rip it to the stars, brother. You know how we do. Jello said he even put work in his Mr. Fantastic song. Nice, dude. Did you see the Fantastic? I haven't seen the new Fantastic for you. It's pretty cool. Cyclone, I said, how hard it is to play. It really depends on you, buddy. The guitar is not an easy instrument to play. It's very difficult to learn. Your fingers, your hands, everything, your body is not ready for it. You've got to train yourself to do it. But anyone can do it if they put their mind to it. Is that what they say? But yeah, it's not for me. It's not hard at all, but not hard. Not one iota of hard. Let's see. Chris Liggett, there you go. When I see this icon, it looks like a mummy face. But I see it's like, someone with their hand over their face with like one eye open. It looks like a mummy to me. I don't know why. Zach G, appreciate that. Jalo Val, thank you so much, buddy. Mama says she's tired this week. So much to do in deadlines, and a toddler on top of that. Eesh. And then 4 boys. Always tired. I feel that. I'm always tired too. Even on the weekends, I'm tired. I have to work a lot. A lot of work. That's how we do it around. Everyone got to work. Everyone got to work. There you go, Chris. Jello said this is one of my favorites. So thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Let's see. Is this high? How loud is this? This is barely loud enough. Oh shoot! Mama Shredder says she's in the mood though to roast trolls. Let's go. And there was Chris. He said, "Blink twice so you can read this, Rick." That was funny. Thanks, Jello. Appreciate you, brother. ARMR, good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for that. Thanks, Chris. Let's see. That's good stuff. Indy's got a link to Chris Liggett, the tree fella. Make sure you click on our buddy there. Give him a sub. AMR, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mama Shredder. Please appreciate that. Juji says able to play and read. Crazy. I know. Nadine De Castro, good to see you. Thank you so much. Val said, there's that weenie. I did especially for you, too. I did an extra weenie on that one. Thank you, Chris. Tom Gangs, appreciate you, bro. Axel Herrera, there you go, man. Thank you so much, man. Chris said he's so glad he found his channel, man. He said, so glad this channel found me. Nice, dude. Appreciate that. Donald James said, that song is so addicting. Great licking thing. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, this is when I'm sure I wrote this around 1999, that song, and maybe around that time. I just got a new computer at the time, and I got a cakewalk on it, and I got a keyboard and all these sounds, and that was probably one of the first, that and Until the Bitter End were the first couple songs I wrote when I had the idea to go start writing an album. And yeah, those are some crazy jams. Mama says, okay, gonna go wait for the trolls and be ready to storm. There you go. Midnight game, so I might head out soon. No problem, brother. Great to see you tonight. Anti got some links to my Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo if you're in that donating type of mood. If not, it's all good. You being here alone is the number one best thing. We appreciate you hanging. A1 says, Rick's guitar can speak. It says, Rick's the man. True. AMR, there you go, buddy. Chris, thank you. Steven R, what's up, buddy? He says, cheers, Rick. Always love when I catch you live. Good to see you, buddy. Dylan in the house. He said, had to wait a while to see if the stream was going to work. Been having a decent birthday so far. I hope your day was good. Man, it's your birthday today, Dylan. Man, happy birthday, brother. Everyone make sure and wish Dylan a happy birthday. Ante says, just a minute. You didn't ingest anything until you were subjected to ABBA by one of the bandmates groupies playing it on the bus. Possibly. I do like Swedish. AMR knows believe, man, for sure. Sashin Nepali, hello. Don James, that's what the boys are there for, so you can use them. They're supposed to be your help. True that. Axel said he turned 20 on Sunday. Happy birthday to you, belated. Raz phone died, but he back. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. There you go, AMR. You know that's right, buddy. Juji wants to rock me. I'm like, oh, rock me, Amadeus. Amadeus, Amadeus. Amadeus, Amadeus, Amadeus. Oh, Amadeus. Gotta rock me, Amadeus. There you go. JL say that was a good Winnie. Yeah, I was a feeling. This one's got a pretty wild tremolo bar on it too. It's like higher up. Good sustain on that. But these are different pickups than my other guitars. These are DiMarzio pickups. A little more high output. You said just a little of that accent. There you go. Donald James wants that welcome home solo, buddy. You got it, man. You got it. How's it go? I'm gonna learn that Trapped in the Corner, man. I listened to it the other day. I was like, all right, I can remember this. Frankie D, what's going on, good brother? Good to see you, man. Let's see. Val says, I do love the Winnie. Oh yeah, man. Federico Ariocaton, good to see you, brother, man. Tree Squirrel's in the house. Good to see you, Tree Squirrel. Been a minute. Jello says, damn, I remember Keiko. I know, right? That was good. Bobby, thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Mikey D says, love you, bud. Have a good night. Thank you, Mikey D. Appreciate you, brother. Aaron Marion knows. Let's see. Joe said, I'm glad I popped in tonight. It was good to see you, man. Aaron Marion, I said it first. There you go. Donald James says, metal ABBA. Yeah, man. You can metalize a lot of ABBA jams, man. Anti don't like that, though. Anti don't like ABBA. I don't know why. But see, I have Swedish roots, man. That's how we roll. See, Donald likes ABBA. Aaron says, Mustaine singing all this. Amadeus, Amadeus. Oh, Amadeus. Oh, that's a hard one to do. That's hard. You take a mortal man. Amadeus, Amadeus. There you go, something like that. Will Slade said, that sounds like a horror movie. There you go, bro. Val got that ghost call. Banjo says, do you Unreal, some of the best I remember. Thank you, Banjo. Appreciate that, man. Joe says, Give Me Your Soul is probably my favorite King Diamond. That's a good one, man. I like the old 80s stuff, man. That's where I grew up on King Diamond. Let me cue that up and let's smoke it up, man. King Diamond, welcome home. Let's see. Where is it? All right, welcome home, Solo. We got you covered, man. All right, let's give it a shot. There you go. There you go. Andy LaRock. My next. I have one more King Diamond solo that I'm working on, and then I'm gonna do the Death Trapped in a Corner solo real soon here. We're gonna get all those going because that would be fun. I haven't played that in a long time. I do have Overactive Imagination, which I do enjoy playing as well. All right, there we go. There's that. We're gonna cue up the next tune. Yes, I'm gonna pop up that shirt. Man, I forgot to pop this shirt up, man. Shoot. What was I thinking? Let's see, Speeder. You know what's up. Speeder coming up, man. Let's see. I'll have my Speeder shirt real soon, too. All right, let's pop this up on the screen here. Speeder Neon Edition. I love this. I love how this shirt came out. Stardust did a wonderful job with that. All right, let's see. Will Schlade, thank you so much, buddy. No worries at all. No worries at all. Val Kimmer says, listen to Frida. Oh, yeah, that's a classic. How's it go? It's a great tune. If you want to hear a really cool version of that, look up Jorn Lande, Jorn and Lande, Jorn Lande. He does a sick version of that, man. He's one of the best. He's one of the best singers out there, man. He kills it. There you go, Aaron. Banjo, thank you so much. Juji said I needed that. Don says, but there was a metal tribute to ABBA, and I think Eva was on it. He might have been. There's also Tommy Johansson. He had a band called Rainseed. They did a whole. It's called Swedish Goes Metal, and they did a ton of ABBA stuff. Bobo, what's up, buddy? He says, hey, Rick, still amazing. We love you, man. I've been in King Diamond since '85. Oh, man. That's some old school King Diamond right there, man. Anti says, Anti believes the Swedish hate ABBA, and they're related to Sweden. I don't know about that. I have to look into that. Annie Fried and Agnetha are like icons in the country. I mean, it's unbelievable. Agnetha is probably one of the greatest Swedish singers of all time. A voice you just can't deny, man. You just can't deny. Aaron says everything rocks from ABBA to ZZ Top. I like that. Nice, dude. Sunflower in the house. How you doing? I hope you had a great day. I did. Thank you so much. Thank you, Val. Juji, thank you. ARMR, good to see you. Thank you so much for that, brother. You got metal power. Thanks, Donald. Tree Squirrel, thank you. Juji wants to hear the King tonight. We got you. We'll do that. Why not? Wide open spaces tonight. Jello knows, Grandma, what was it like? I can't sing like King Diamond. Like I said before, I can sing King Diamond in my car in the shower like perfect. Like I sound just like King Diamond when no one's listening. Indy's got the link to the official merch shop. Please check it out if you like. We also have the shirt on the screen here. Judy said strapping in. She knows. Krabby Patty, what's up? Yes, my night got just better. There you go. Aaron wants to hear that FF Watchman song. Okay. We'll do that after this one. Bobo said, I was thinking of Metal Church today. That's a great band. I love the song Metal Church is a beast. Lay down, James. Good to see you, brother. Val says, Rick knows. You surprised me, Rick. I didn't find that song until I started DJing. There you go, man. I heard that when it came out on MTV. Love that song. It was Frida. You know, I was like, oh shoot, Frida from ABBA. Now we're talking, man. Let's see. Jello says, damn mosquito chased me inside and got my bedroom. I hate when that happens, dude. Every time we open the door around here, mosquito flaps in. I hate it. Krabby said, I have a terrible guitar joke for you. Why did the guitar teacher get arrested for it? Whoa. That's a federal offense right there, probably. You would not want to be that guitar teacher. Image knows them Swedes are out of control, ain't that right? Donald James says, anyone else's comments doubles on them? I don't know. Like I said, YouTube be tripping today, man. YouTube be tripping. I don't know. Will says, it took me a week until I realized Robert Plant felt possessed when he wrote Kashmir. Don't know why the problem. He probably was, man. Kevin Blanket should know Sleepless Nights is a solo by King Diamond's a classic. Yeah, that's a good one, too. We used to play that when I was probably 18 or 19, man. That was a great tune, man. Jello says, Rick is the soundtrack of my mosquito word. Do it up, man. Metal Mark, scream for me, Long Beach. That's my best Bruce Dickinson scream. Cal, this is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro. They're from 1992. Old school vintage guitars at this point. Jello said he loved Merciful Fate. Oh, yeah. Jason says, brother, I caught your lives a few times here now, and I just got to tell you, you're absolutely shred. Wish I could play. I appreciate that, man. Wish no more, my friend. Go to my channel and look for the, go to the video section, look for the exercise that every guitar player should know. 30 days of that, buddy. I promise you, you will be halfway there, man. You'll be halfway there. Mel Mark says he likes the Mike Howe era. Interesting. There's nothing wrong with that, though. You know, I love the David Wayne era. You know, David Wayne he just had a sick, crazy voice, man. Like something wild. But Mike Howe is a different style. That's for sure. It's just like Halloween, man. You had the Michael Kiske era. Then you had the Andy Darris era. And they were both amazing singers, man. I love them both. Donald J says, yeah, YouTube wax ears sometimes scratches the double people's kind of, yeah, I don't know. There's something definitely happening. And Sunflower, thank you for that. I almost missed that. Comment. Image says, you play guitar well enough, no singer required. I feel that, yeah. I'm not a singer, but I do it to make people laugh. And make Stardust cringe. There you go. Image knows. Scream for me, Long Beach. Absolutely, Jason. My pleasure, buddy. And if you have any questions, hit me up in those comments, man. Will says, I'm a Splinter Outlaw on YouTube. Okay, I think I've seen that name. I've been going through my comments the last couple of days. I've done like 2 weeks worth of comments, and it's still going. Still going. So I'm gonna try and take this week and get through every comment I possibly can this week. It's unbelievable. Maria Scott, how you doing? How's the cello coming along? Good to see you. Donald James says Mike Howe is pretty good. Mel Church came out with the album a few years ago with Howe's Return. He liked it. Nice. Very nice, man. Like I said, man, I grew up on the David Wayne version. You know, he had that voice, man. What was it? The riff. Got you to the teeth. It's just a powerful jam, man. It's a powerful jam. All right, we're going to move from one powerful jam to another. This one here is called Speeder, so buckle it up, everybody. You know the drill. saw something funny. I'm gonna have to start saying if you're pushing a grocery cart, watch where you push. That was funny. I like that. And got great comments. I appreciate each and every one here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Okay, remember that. Maria. Remember Maria? All right, Maria said it's been good. I have an orchestra audition on 18th. Very nice. Congratulations. I hope you make it. That'd be awesome. Will said it was about that concert you were a part of. Thing was wicked. Thanks, brother. Aaron Marin says David Wayne's legit. I grew up on the Bruce Wayne lore. There you go. Gold Fox says, what's your opinion of woodwinds? I use them often, man. I actually been using them a lot more. Yeah, I think they had a really nice timbre to the to pieces, and I've been adding them. I've been adding a lot of brass to all my latest stuff. I actually going to play something real quick here for Aaron. But yeah, it's got a bunch of woodwinds in it, brass in it. It's really nice. I'm really starting into it. Plus, I have the sounds I have lately. I got a bunch of toys for Christmas and new toys recently. They just have amazing sounds to them. So it's like a woodwind ensemble and some brass ensembles. They sound beautiful. So I've been adding them quite a bit lately, actually. Mel Mark says he liked David Wayne as well. One of his favorites, Burial. That's a cranker right there. Joe Zamora said, was that Metal Church? Indeed it was, my friend. The song Metal Church by Metal Church. Image 30 knows that speeder. Val Kimber knew Indy had it going. Anti says Rick Renstrom cover singing matters. True that, man. I don't care. It doesn't embarrass me. It makes Stardust cringe and it makes everyone laugh. Some people think it's good. I don't know. Joe Edward, what's up, buddy? Good to see you and thank you. Weed Hopper knows. Let's go, speeder. Maria says, if I'm making this orchestra, there's only one instrument should be mandatory to play. That's electric guitar. There you go. I know, right? You get in that orchestra and you tell him you need to play Rick Renstrom stuff, and he'll come play with the orchestra. Then we'll make a big video of it. Your orchestra playing my songs and me playing guitar. That'd be sick. I'll bring a drummer and a bass player. We'll rock that out. There you go, Zach. Mel Mark says Speeder was the name of my tricycle in the street. Nice. I don't know why I called it Speeder. I really don't. When I was looking through my files, it said RR Speeder. That's all it had. I was like, all right. I guess that fits because it's pretty speedy. Clint Shelton, appreciate that, brother. Good to see you. Thank you, Lisa. Absolutely, Joe. It's good to see you too in here. Maria says, my friend Julia came to Phoenix from Indiana to visit me. We sang her song Hopeless Cases. There you go. Joe Edward knows, nice shirt, rocking the Maiden. You know that's right, bro. There it is. Val Kimber had the shopping cart. So I'm like, all right. So if you're pushing a shopping cart while you listen to Speeder, be very careful. You could hurt somebody. Val says, play this while getting groceries. It can be done 110. That's true. But you have to be careful. Make sure the wheels are nice and oiled up. Make sure your brakes are on. Image was loving them harmonies. Thank you, Image. I don't know if have you heard that version? I got a lot of new versions of stuff. Molly Drennan, thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Anti got some, what is that, hockey? Are those sticks? Hockey sticks and grocery carts. Aaron, thanks, brother. K-Dude, thank you. Zach G. Clint Shelton says, and we get this live for free. True that, man. And I have fun doing it. You know, it's so fun. Juji, thank you. Thank you, Zach. Mosh says, what kind of beats per minute was that? That was 180, I believe, if I remember correctly. Like 178 or 180, something like that. It's pretty pumping. That's not even the fastest one I got. There you go, Molly. Yogurt, my feelings. I love yogurt, by the way. So honestly, the coolest I've seen on YouTube. You're actually talented. Thank you, Yogurt. Appreciate that. K-Do, this is a Jackson. This one here in particular. That's all I use is Jacksons. Weed says, Rick, I gotta say, Speeder's my favorite so far. It just hits me. It's different for me. Nice, dude. Nice. Image like mother of pearl. Oh yeah, man. Just a nice guitar, man. Val says, Rick, could you do that fast BPM song? I could, yeah. We could do it. Mel Mark says, I have an Iron Maiden shirt, Aces High, and that's all the iterations of Itty from Iron Maiden to Power Slave. I mean, that's dope. That's real cool, man. I was doing I don't know, some sort of deep dive. I don't know. I went down some rabbit hole, and I guess there's like a Reddit post, and everyone it's like they're dissecting Derek Riggs' album covers and back covers and stuff. It's pretty wild, man. And I read a story. They were asking Derek like how he came up with these covers and stuff, and he was specifically talking about Power Slave. And I guess he was in the Bahamas making the cover, and there's a bunch and like they all had different ideas of what the cover should be. And it was pretty fun. It was a pretty funny story. I have to try and find that if you want to read it. But if you look up Derek Riggs interview album covers, you probably find it. Donald says, when I play along with Rick, it's the one that covers up my mistakes, but then I take the guitar trick out here, I feel it. Independent got Anti's YouTube channel. Make sure you click on Anti's, one of our top mods up in here, and great friends. We appreciate you. My man from Japan says, great. Thank you for the good live and nice performance today. Rock and roll. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Val says the drummer's name won't be Taz. True that. You cannot have a Taz. Taz drummers are never amazing. They're good drummers, but they're not amazing. Image said, that would be awesome, Rick and Orchestra. That's my dream, Image. That's my dream, bro. Donald says, I also think of when Jodie Foster went through the wormhole in Contact. True that? Yeah. Jason said, what's your favorite guitar to amp combo? If you had a perfect setup, what would it be? I have it. I don't use it here but because it's too loud. But yeah, any one of my Jacksons into my Marshall JCM 2000 DSL 100. That's all I need, buddy. That's all I need. Donald James said, this called Donald James knows Chaotic Calm. Yeah, we're going to rock that for sure. We got to do the apocalyptic, the King, and then we'll do Chaotic Calm. Let's see. Joe Edward, thank you so much. Mel Mark says, Ryan James Dio played the trumpet during high school. Attributes playing trumpet for his great breakout. I believe it. I did know he played trumpet. But man, yeah, Dio's got it going on. Antho, the drummer, thanks, brother. Val says, Rick taught me about Taz. Oh, yeah. I've known a few of them, and they were not good. They were not good. Thanks, Antho. Donald James, Ronnie and the Prophets. You're welcome, Anti. We appreciate you, brother. Molly Jen says, Rick, can I ask where you play? Are you in the South? Yeah, I'm in Florida, but I don't play any shows down here. I'm trying to, the only place I could probably play is like a seedy little old nightclub, the dive bar for like 27 people. Not my jam. I'd rather hang out with you people. And I can sit in the AC and I'm not sweating. Juji said, I love blasting the King of my neighborhood. Let's get ready. We're going to crank it up. But we're going to do that. We're going to do that apocalyptic song first. And then we'll do the King. And then we'll do Chaotic Calm. Where's apocalyptic? Here it is. All right. This one's a brand new one. I just wrote it last week. I'm still trying to learn it myself. But this is a cool one. Apocalyptic, man. Shoosh. That's crazy. I'm still working on it, though. I'm still trying to figure out all the best little parts. I've only played it so many times. But like I said, I wrote it on July 28th. And there you have it. But it's coming together. Every time I play it, I kind of come up with something new. I think it's something different. Something new to try. But, there you go. And it does have a title. Not all my songs have a title, but that one does. Apocalyptic. For sure. All right, let's see. Antho the drummer says, can you play Malmsteen? Oh, shoot. Yes. All right. Slight delay on the King. We're going to do the Malmsteen next. We'll do a little Malmsteen after that. Let me cue something. Let me cue up a nice Ingve from my friend here. All right, we got that. Okay. Let's see. Joe Edward knows Dio's a legend, absolutely. TW said, he lives in real America. You know that's right, brother. Will say, I'm planning on getting another guitar and rocksmith again. My passion for playing keeps going up. I just haven't learned much at all. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Always time to learn. And take it as fast or slow as you like. Image 3 said, I like Elf. Yeah, that was a class. I've heard some. I haven't heard all their stuff. I heard some stuff. A friend of mine had their album. I was like, wow, this is pretty sick. And from what I understand, it was Elf opened up for Deep Purple. And this is how Ronnie and Richie started plotting their Rainbow. I was like, wow, that's cool, man. Judy said, here we go, the epic choral singers. That's what I'm talking about. I love them. I love this new program I got. It's called Requiem Nova. Whew, it's amazing. It's got some of the best choir sounds I've heard yet. And I got a bunch of them. This one's really good. I couldn't pass it up. Molly said, so good. Thank you, Molly. Val said the chanting had so much. I love those. It got all these Latin phrases and stuff. And now I just figured out they have all these like different little words. You can kind of put words together. So I'm trying to mess with that now. It's pretty high tech. Lisa, thank you. Juji, feeling it, thank you. Image like, yes, I like this. Very cool. Thank you, Image. Juji's like sick as F. Feeling it. Molly said, he's summoning the evil spirits. We try. Molly, thank you. Aaron says, no, he's fighting them. I know, right? That song is called Apocalyptic, and we don't know what's going on there. I haven't figured it out yet. Donald James was summoning the dark horse from the abyss. Ain't that the truth, man? Judy said, he exorcising the demons. Val said, Richard Simmons exorcised the demon to the oldies. True that? Well, Mark says, for that song, I like the parts when you hold the long notes the best. Yeah, that's a cool part, yeah. I'm going to add harmonies to that, too, I think, and try and really come up with something wild. Anti said, I feel like I'm being carried through a city in a coffin. That is a very march. It's like a march or something. I don't know. Judy said, this is epic gaming music for a badass boss. That's true. Molly was feeling that. Thank you, Molly. Oh, let's see. Donald says, epic is the perfect word for thank you, Donald. Appreciate that. Indy, thank you. Val. Molly, thank you. Eddie Eden Clem, good to see you, and thank you so much. Airship Swashbuckler, that was epic, man. Appreciate that very much. That's a fun song. Aaron, there you go. There you go, buddy. Dog Eat, what's up, brother? Good to see you. A1 Gamma say, eat off the bed. Have a blast with you, fam. See you on the next live. Absolutely, A1. God bless you, brother, and take care tonight. We'll see you soon. Let's see. Molly says, sing one for us. I have to think of something. Jamila in the house. Jamila, how you doing tonight? Buenas noches. Jason says, sounds great, man. Where do you keep the EQ on the bass mids treble? Mids, cranked mids. Bass and treble are pretty much flat, like 6, but the mids pumped. I always pump those mids. Thank you, Juji. And he's like, tell him, Molly. I don't know. I gotta think of a good song. Adam Roach, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Thank you so much. Power to Sugar, hello to you. AAA game, I'm doing great, buddy. How are you tonight? AAA said, I'm trying to buy my first guitar. I don't know nothing about guitar. You found a Fender guitar for $80 with no case amp. What should I look? Hey, that's a good start, man. Yeah, Fenders are good. Usually what we tell people, Fender Squire is good. If you can get a Fender Strat, that's even better. Ibanez Geo's pretty good for like rocking and stuff. A Jackson, they do have some Jacksons under $200 that are pretty nice as well. So really, it depends on what you're trying to play. But if you can get that for $80, it'd be a good start. I mean, most guitars are 200 or more, so any Fender is probably gonna do you right, bro. Absolutely, Yamila, bienvenidos. Roscoe, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. My friend earlier, he said, can I play some Yngwie? So we're going to play a quick Yngwie here. This is my favorite solo of all time. This is I'll See the Light Tonight guitar solo. Mr. Yngwie J. Malmsteen. Those who wanted Yngwie, you got it. You got the Yngwie. Let's see. What did you say? Let's see. All right, Mark says, Rick, you going to be able to catch up to Bughead's number of songs? I doubt it, man. What's he got, like 1,000? He crazy, man. He's insane. He's insane. Juji said she can hit notes with Queen of the Reich. Doesn't mean my neighbors appreciate it. Yeah, if you can hit the very first one, woo, that's impossible. Messenger Z, what's up, brother? Good to see you there. Dude, you said play and sing some folkin'. I might. If you're looking to play guitar like the style I do, make sure you check out my video, The Exercise Every Guitar Player Should Know. Indy posted a link to it. It can help you if you're trying to get faster, for sure. AP in the house, Ozzy forever. Yes, rest in peace, Ozzy, for the show. Zio Fender, how you doing tonight, buddy? Good to see you in there. Tino says, hi, my friend, love all the songs. You're absolutely going your songs as well. Thank you, Tino. Much appreciated. AAA Gaming says, Charlotte, for any specific feature, any pedal or console, just to sound like yours. That's where it gets a little interesting. Because yeah, I use all plugins and stuff. I have a guitar interface that goes to my computer, and then I use plugins to get all my tones here, what you're hearing right now. If that's the route you want to go to. Otherwise, I would just go find yourself like a Marshall combo, like a DSL. I think it's a DSL 20 or 40 combo. It's a good start, just something to crank up with. Or if you can get like what are the ones? Boss Katana's a really nice one, or what's it called? The Positive Give Spark is a real nice. It's a small amp, but it's really loud and got some good tones to it. So it really just depends what you're trying to do. But yeah, any of those will work. Thanks, Zio. Yeah, so you just plug the amp and that's it. Yeah, if you buy an amp, yeah, you just get a cable. The guitar cord goes into your guitar. The other side goes into the input of the amp, and then there you have it. But yeah, you probably I don't know what your budget is, honestly. But yeah, there's a lot of things out there. A lot of stuff is you could do it on your phone. You can put download stuff from the internet and it goes right onto your amp. So there's a lot of things to try. But yeah, I would say probably a positive Grid is the company, and it's called a Spark. It's a couple $100 for sure. Well, I know a piece of it. Never got into Joe like that. Val says he does wear a KFC bucket on it. That he does. Val and a Michael Myers mask. I've never seen him do that. I've only seen him wear the KFC bucket. Thank you, Sunflower. Don James says, oh, Buckethead. He did a collab with Serge Tankian. That was pretty good. Interesting. I surprisingly saw that. I was watching this interview with Buckethead and Bootsy Collins. If you don't know who Bootsy Collins is, he's probably the grandfather of funk bass. And somehow they're doing a collaboration. And this is one of the weirdest interviews I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how it was. It was like, what is this interview? It was quite funny, but Bootsy Collins is insane. Doggy said, I got to hear that. There you go. JRPs, what's up, brother? Thank you so much. Bless you too there. Lisa said, did I miss Peter? We might have. We played a couple things after that. Dang it. All right, what we're doing. Okay, now we're going to do The King for Juji because Juji wanted to hear The King. She's going to be singing that. And she's going to pump this up in her neighborhood. So, yeah. So this is off my album, too. This is called The King. It's a vocal track. So I do play rhythms on it. And it's a pretty sick tune. Rob Rock is singing this song. And Richard Christie, who's on Howard Stern show. If you've heard of Richard Christie, he's playing the drums on this. Amazing. Let's go. The King. Shoo. That's a great song. Rob tears it up on that one too. I ain't got classic metal song right there. That's a classic metal. All right, there we go. All right, we got that. Oh, we forgot to put this. I didn't know I was gonna play this song next, so we're gonna do this. I think we got one more after this one. We're gonna do Chaotic Calm, and then I haven't played Throne of Obsidian in a minute, so we're gonna play that after this. And I'll probably conclude our show. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And let's see, we're gonna do Chaotic Calm here, so we better pop that shirt up. Let's get it going. All right, let's see what we got. A lot of great comments, a lot of great people hanging out. Where did we leave off? I don't remember. Okay, I do remember. Right around here. All right, AAA Game says, man, thank you for the info. You're awesome. I sold my bike. Too dangerous. Now I'm trying to play with my kids, and they both have drums and guitars, so I'm trying to play some music. That's beautiful, man. That's awesome, man. Keep it in the family and have fun, man. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, get that guitar and get that Fender and get the Spark Mini. I don't know how much that costs. Let me look. I'll see if I can figure it out for you here. Positive grid Spark. I don't think they're that much, man. Positive grid. All right, so $269 for a Spark 2. $269. That thing's got everything, bro. I mean, it's a loud amp. It's 50-watt amp. It connects to your cell phone. You can download other people created tones. You can download it right from and push it right to your cell phone, man. $269. Positive Grid Spark 2. Check it out, man. I actually use a lot of Positive Grid's plugins, so they're very nice, man. Let's see. Image said, I'll bet Buckethead would like to do it too with Rick. That'd be sweet. I think he's an amazing player. I've knew of Buckethead before he was even Buckethead. I seen him in Guitar Player magazine in the Mike Varney spotlight back in the day. Anti said, I just looked at that interview yesterday. It's a funny one, right? You said it's a great song all around. Thank you. Donald James said he saw that too. Buckethead with Bootsy. Buckethead doesn't talk. He only plays the guitar. I know, right? And Bootsy. Oh no, that's not good. Hold up. God dang it. The cord's stuck under my chair. Okay, there we go. But Buckethead, yeah, Buckethead would make noise like he'd be like, hey Buckethead, how was your first interaction with Bootsy? He's like, and Bootsy like, yeah, he said it was a real fun time, man. He come over to my house and we chill. I was like, what? Okay. Image knows Rob. There you go, buddy. Juji, thank you. Fox Racing, appreciate that, brother. AP, thank you. Thank you, Fox Racing. Thank you, Lisa. Weed Hopper knows what's up. There you go. Jason King says, my buddy's a big PRS fan. I know some people have been negative about them for some reason. What's your opinion? I've never played one. I don't think I've played one. Maybe I played one. And it's a nice guitar. It's not my style of guitar. It's very Gibson-ish, you know, it'd be like Gibson's a high-end guitar, but it felt like, you know, it was like a boutique, like Gibson guitar. It didn't feel right to me. It didn't feel like a Strat. But people like Al DiMeola use it. I know the Sophia Burrell on YouTube here uses one, and she's endorsed by them. They sound amazing. They look really nice. They apparently play very well, but I would never use them personally. I'm an old school metalhead, and Jackson guitars, Charvel guitars, you know, the old school metal look. But I think depending on the style of your music you play, a PRS is well worth your money. Thank you, Tino. Juji was feeling that. Fox Racing. Aaron, thank you. Bomb for John, but good to see you, and thank you so much. Image says, man, he sounds great. That's how I found out about you, Rick. I saw you live with Rob. That's awesome, dude. Those were the days, man. Those were the days, man. I swear. I miss those days with just playing with Rob and doing shows with Rob. It was amazing, man. I mean, you can't go wrong when you got one of the best singers in the world standing next to you and just nailing it. It's like, hey, this is what's up. There you go, Tony. Tina. Andrell says, my guy's back at it again. Always live streaming. Okay, you know that's right, Andrell. Great to see you tonight. Dude, you saw that was tight. There you go. Bomb for Java. There you go. Evan Kelly said he's back from a quick net fish in the creek with his boy. Nice, dude. Vegeta, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Lisa said, when am I going to be on Indie Stream again? I'm trying to get up on there. It's been the last couple weeks I've been busy. And I'm supposed to come on and do some acoustic jams for Indie. If it's not this week, it could be next week, as long as she's not doing the flip thing. Because usually what I got to do is, like, as soon as 10 o'clock is, I got to do it before anything. If I don't do it when I'm like at 10, I'm too sunk in. I got to catch it in there. Thanks, Bomb. Andrew says, play the baddest ass, man. There you go. Music is life. You know it, brother. Thanks, Tino. Aaron, thank you. They just said that picking is diabolically fast. Thank you, brother. Sunflower, there you go. Andrell knows musicians for metal. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Bomba. Aaron, there you go, buddy. Bomb said, hey, bro's going Mach speed. Oh, yeah. We about to go hypersonic right in this next one here, brother. There you go, Andrew. Musicians for mental health, man. Yeah, make sure you get yourself, if you got any mental issue that you think you might have something, always talk to somebody. Definitely. A lot of crazy stuff happening in this world today, and a lot of people don't talk to someone, and all you got to do is talk to somebody. Thanks, AP. Dude, he's like, oh man, it always hits. Image says Rick doesn't do a lot of legato, not too much. Now I never practice it. I do a little bit. I've been trying to do it more and more, but my picking is the main event around here. That's for sure. Thanks, Tino. Bomb. Thank you, buddy. Weed said that was good, man. Where'd it go? Man, my comments went haywire. All right, there we go. Weed said that was good. I haven't heard it in a long time. No doubt. We try and play it. AP says Fifth Angel, which is they wrote that. Oh, true. I love Fifth Angel. I love the original Fifth Angel album with James Byrd. James Byrd's one of my favorites. JD, that was called The King. Anti says, Rick, will you rip your favorite Jakey Lee Ozzy song? I'm gonna try. I'm working on it right now, buddy. I've got there's no backing track for this solo anywhere in the world. I have to make it myself, this one. So yeah, I've been still working on it. But yeah, Bark at the Moon probably the one because that's the one I used to play when I was a kid. Bomb for Jama, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you subscribing. Crinkle says, Rick, do you do riff requests? Yeah, it depends on the riff, man. If I know it, I'll play it. If I don't, I don't. Aaron knows, pop that shirt, man. Show for sure. Depending on which shirt. One more quarter. Good to see you, buddy. Val says, I saw River Monsters where he was looking for the, oh, shoot. All right, Anti's got the link to my Sweetwater page. Make sure you check that out. I don't know if I remember it, Bomb. I learned the other day just because I kept being bugged by it. Was it go? I can't remember how it goes. Let me think. People kept bugging me to play it. Or actually, someone challenged me on Instagram. They said, "Oh, Floods is bro's worst nightmare," and I was like, "Hardly." So I sat down and figured it out. I could play it better last week because it was more fresh in my mind, but it's something like that, right? Vlad Kiev, good to see you, man. He says music is honey for the soul. I love it, man. Thank you so much. Aaron, have a great night, buddy. Evan says, my number 88 Ozzy Man perfume just arrived. There you go, man. He said it smells expensive. Nice. Aaron, there you go. Val says, PR makes some beautiful. They do. Super Dave and I said, they got the same shirt. Nice, brother. Evan said $220 a bottle. Dang, dude. You just get yourself some Hugo Boss number 5, man. That's about $60 and smells like, you smell like a champ with that. I used to wear that Hugo Boss for a long time. Pella got the count, 315. There you go, brother. Yeah, right. Lisa said, does it have gold in it? I'm like, yeah, it better have gold in it. Jeez. Evan says, PRS, the best metal to clean sounding guitars, in my opinion. Very nice. There you go, AP. Juji said, might have to shred the bed. I feel that. There you go, Andy. If it ain't this week, we'll try it next week. But hopefully you don't do a flip one of those weeks. Like I said, once I get off work, I decompress. 10 o'clock, I got life in me. And after that, I got no life. Vicey knows metal health will drive you mad. Bang your head. Evan says, Lisa convert 220 Aussie money to US dollar. That's probably a whole lot, bud. Will say, I know this is random as hell, but if anyone needs a song for their ex, check out Monster or Hell by the Stir. There you go. AP said, every time I join, it's effing amazing. Nice, brother. Thank you, man. Have a good night, Juji. C4 said, I don't understand you don't take requests, but but can you do No More Tears? I don't know it, man. I was at I don't know, dude. I've been doing Mr. Crowley. That's my jam. I could probably learn it. It's not hard. It's not a hard solo. The No More Tears, not at all. We'll say my grammar's off. Val Cameron knows Drakkar in the 90s. Remember that stuff, man? Dwayne Sanders, I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing tonight, man? I love you. You can join. I would love to. I have to find. Hopefully, I have the time. If like I said, if not this week, I'll check for next week. This Friday will be my first Friday off, in a while from doing anything. And I am so tired. My job is like a lot of weird changes in my job, and it's getting busier and busier. And it's like by Friday night, I'm just like, oh my god. Last week was so tough when I did all 7 days streaming. It was that was heck crazy right there. My man says my man from Japan said I used to listen to Firehouse, Led Zeppelin, Night Ranger, Ozzy. Are there any rock bands that influence you, Mr. Rick? Absolutely, my friend. Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Dio. Those are some of the biggest ones for me. Deep Purple and Rainbow were the earlier 80s stuff that I totally love. Ellen Drums, what's up, brother? He said, I'm glad you're doing good and still shredding. You know that's right, brother. Jason King says, thanks for all the interaction, my man. I'm off to bed. My wife's going to wake me up early, but I'll be back. No worries, brother. We'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday night and Thursday night, as well as Saturday and Sunday. Appreciate you, Jace. Anti says, Team Drakkar, non-douchey, smells great, and best free gifts. Nice. Yeah, I used to wear that when I was a kid, man. It was like, yeah, everyone wore it. It smelled pretty good. But, the older I got, cologne is something, it has to match your body chemistry. I bought a couple of colognes. I thought they'd be sick. They were horrible. They made me ill. It was like stuff like, Hugo Boss number 5, stuff was insane. Stuff was perfect. Will Slade said Hellraiser and Ironhead. There's also great ones. Oh, yeah. Hellraiser. That's a great tune with Lemmy. Zach, she said, I dig that maple fingerboard. Yeah, that's a nice one, man. That's the only one I have with the maple on it. Everyone else is rosewood. This one's nice. All right. Dog says, I got to pack a bunch of medications. Glad I was able to catch you on, Rick. Helps me part of my day. I appreciate that, dog. You have a good one, brother. Evan says, Pinhead is my brother from another mother. Yeah, man. I got a special shirt. I got a special shirt coming up when I get it all ready. It's fire. It's one of the coolest shirts I've ever seen. I was like, wow, I got to have that. And it's very, very much into Pinhead. Anyway, this one here is called Chaotic Calm. There's a t-shirt on the screen. If you want to check out the merchandise, click on that link, or click on that little link, picture shirt link. Check it out. This one's called Chaotic Calm. This is blazing fast. Ridiculoso. 200 beats per minute. Let's go with it. okay out there, calm, man. That was crazy right there. That's a heck of a jam. That's a heck of a jam, for sure. All right, what are we at here? All right, we might do one more. We are like 8, or what's it? I can't even, 8 people away from 6,400. So we're gonna try and do one more. Hit this 60,400 tonight. That's 11. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I'm terrible at math. If you didn't know already, I'm crazily dumb at math. I can kind of add and subtract. That's about. We need 11 more to hit 6,400. Let's see if we can hit it. We'll do one more after this. Read these comments. Let's see. All right, Ellen Drums, appreciate you, brother. C4 Gaming, there you go. Ellen said, yeah, I did. Yeah, it's really cool, man. Oh, Lonnie, dude, I'm stupid, man. That's been a minute, bro. Where you been, man? Hope you're doing good, man. Yeah, I got the tool. Yeah, it works great, dude. It's sick. Pretty crazy. That's like pretty crazy invention, man. I haven't had time to do any videos or anything about it, but yeah, I've been using it for sure. It cuts these strings like butter, dude. Man. Evan said maple gets too dirty from it. I know, right? You gotta keep these things mad clean, man. Anti said, I just come for the cologne combos. Yeah, heck yeah, man. That's how we talk about the cologne in here. Val Kim, there you go. Heaven says lead crackle, Rick. You know that's right. Dog Eat says Kuros is his favorite cologne. Interesting. I never smelled that one. Evan says, or slight feedback back. There you go. Val, appreciate it, Dog Eat. Thank you. C4 like, that's like actually insane, though. Dang. Appreciate that. Weed Hopper, there you go. Evan says he's wearing Kurasara. That Lord Saint blah, blah, blah isn't dog. There you go. Kurasara. Who that? That sounds like a Japanese director. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, there you go. Yves. Evan says Yves Saint Laurent. Yves Saint Laurent. I feel that, man. French. Anti's got the links to my Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. If you're into that donating mood, it's all good. If not, you being here is the #1 best thing. Appreciate it. Thanks, C4. Will Slade said, the day I can play by ear like my dad will be the time I can reach my full batons. True that, man. It's hard to do, man. There is ear training out there. I think Rick Beato actually has a course on how to train your ear, man. Look up Rick Beato, man. He's got a ton of courses. But he does an ear training one, I believe. It looks pretty good. Donald said that song pumps him up so much. I feel it. That pumps me up. Especially when I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. Thanks, Dog Eat. Indy, thank you. But I was like, he's a machine. Juju said, this is pure adrenaline. Too bad my eyes are so heavy. I feel that. Anti got the link to Indy, our friend Indy, Independent Men United, Indy as we call her. Make sure you click on that link, check it out. I gave her a sub. We'd appreciate it. Lisa, thank you. Thank you, Lonnie. Appreciate you, brother. Val, thank you. Pellet's like so smooth. I feel that one. That was a smooth one. This guitar is playing nice tonight. Thanks, Dog. Eat bomb for John. Appreciate that, brother. C4 said this feels like drinking an energy drink. Perfectly done. There you go, buddy. Well, let's see. Don says that one sweep in the song is like the main hook for me. There you go, man. Yeah, what's that? It's like a. That's a crazy one. C4, there you go, buddy. Will said, I'm drinking my Monster Rehab as we speak. There you go. AP says, Rick has spoken. Rick has kicked your ass. There you go, buddy. Evan says, dropping low, not shaping another string tonight. I know, right? Thank you, C4. Well, so I wish I could shred like that. Adrenaline rush people would get from it. I feel you, man. Like I tell everybody, go to my channel and check out that exercise that every guitar player should know. It's only got a couple thousand views on it, but it helps a lot of people, man. It's a great way to understand synchronization between your right and your left hand, and it gets you pumped. But you can do it. It's 20 minutes a day for 30 days straight. That's the goal. If you can do it 30 days in a row, you're on to something. But most people, they start and then they stop. And I feel that, man. I feel that. Chris says you're the part of the reason I got back in the car. That's amazing, Chris. Thank you for telling me that. And I appreciate that. There's many guitar players that I watched. I wasn't playing guitar at all, and I was like, man, if they're doing it, why shouldn't I be doing it? It's been a while. But yeah, that's awesome, dude. Crank it up. My friend in Japan says, thank you so much. Have a good evening. Ohio gozaimasu to you. Or konbanwa to you, my friend. Well, so I'll check them out. Absolutely, buddy. Let's Critical FX. I just absolutely love your playing style. You notice it's so clean and the shredding just goes crazy. Keep it, brother. Keep it up, brother. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Evan said, if I could chop my ears off to stop the thunder, so I do. It's like, I feel that, man. Cypher X says, I'm new here. What's the name of that song? That was called Chaotic Calm. It's not released yet, actually. Where was that? I didn't know what's going on here. Okay, we had the Chaotic Calm t-shirt up there. We're going to switch it to the Throne of Obsidian t-shirt next, because that's the last tune of the night. We're going to shred through that real quick here. And we got 5 people to go. 5 subs. 144 people watching. Who hasn't subbed yet? Come on and join us. There you go. AP says, get your pull. You know how we do, man. Evan says, Incarnate been playing. I did not play Incarnatus tonight. Tomorrow, probably. Most likely tomorrow. Fry says, I always quit on the 29th day. There you go, man. And you got the link to Anti. Make sure you check out our other moderator, Anti. Would appreciate it. Val says, I know a girl uses it for that, and she told me it helps out. Nice. Zane Black in the house. What's up, brother? He says, the mighty Rick Renstrom. Appreciate you, brother. All right. 399. Let's go. All right. We're going to crank this out. This one here is called Throne of Obsidian. This is, man, I haven't played this one in a minute, actually. I hope I remember it. My God. All right. This will be a banger to end with tonight. Okay, I remember it already. Let's go. Throne of Obsidian. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. This is the last song of the night. We shall be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. and then Thursday night at 10 p.m. as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe, get your notifications on so you know when I'm shredding. I do put videos out every single day of the week. We go live 5 times a week, and we have one of the best communities you will ever find on YouTube. I promise you that. But with that being said, this is Throne of Obsidian. Obsidian. Man, shoot, I haven't played that in a minute. Damn, that's a cool song. A lot of cool parts in that one. I appreciate you hanging out. Looks like we hit the goal 6409. Nice, everybody. Thank you so much for subscribing tonight. That's been a really cool night, and we'll be back tomorrow night to crank it down. We're going to rip through some comments right quick, and then we get out of here. All right, says AP says, can't wait to rock my new shirt. There you go, brother. Val says, there it is. AP, bring it. You know it, brother. Did I miss some comments? No, I didn't. Okay. Evan says, Seiko just dropped some awesome Datsun limited edition watches. Nice. Actually, there was one I saw, Omega and Swatch. They did a Snoopy and Woodstock moon watch. I forgot to tell Stardust about that. Too bad it cost about $350. I'm done buying watches though. Maybe when I'm rich and famous, I'll buy some more. But my 2 Tag Heuer Formula Ones and my 1 Omega Speedmaster is more than enough. Oh, I don't even wear them anymore. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Indy. Val was like, bam. Dog Eat, there you go. And I got the link to my website, RickRenstrom.com, if you're interested in checking that out. Not much there, but there's something. Evan said, anyone else getting some crackling coming through out? And a new blues part, mid-song. There you go. There ain't no crackling. I'm not sure, brother. Pellet's got it. Such celebrations in that song. Yeah, that is like a crazy march, man. I don't know what's going on. Emmett said, I need a 30-second note emoji. I gotta figure something. We gotta come up with it. I got space for one more emoji. We'll have to figure that out. Alex, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that. Let's see. Kaggy OG, what's up, Pantera? He says, I love Pantera, dude. We ain't got no time for my Pantera tonight, but buddy, come back tomorrow night and be here early. We start at 10. I will play some riffs for you, brother. I do love some Pantera. Don says, all I hear is Rick flawlessly shredding. Thank you, buddy. He wasn't sure. And Dog said it sound fine to him, man. I have him. You got that appointment tomorrow, man. Let's hope that works out, bro. Let's hope that works. Okay, he said, now Rick's playing. That's fine. Must be something. Might be something tripping, man. Yeah, like I said, YouTube been tripping tonight for a lot of people, so we never know. Will Slate said, well, if all I've buried and hid in my mind for myself, it would be amazing to release with playing. I've written just a few songs, needs major work, but maybe I can unlock what's in my mind hid for me. There you go, buddy. It's all it takes, man. The landscape has changed in this industry, my friend. And if you got a song in your head and you can write it down, you can get it recorded, you can do it, man. I'm sure your song's fine, but I watch this guy, his name's Joey Herbs on YouTube, and he finds like people that think they're really good musicians and they're making songs and videos and they're absolutely horrible. But you know what? Whatever. That's what they want. They think, they can do it. You can do it. There's so many tools out there to help you record your stuff. If it's good, bad, or whatever, it's what's in your mind and what's in your heart to put out there. You never know. You never know who you might find it. But there's some people out there that are delusional. They think their song is great. And you can see it when they're making videos like, okay, all right. But man, good luck, brother. And there's so many tools. If you want, go to my Sweetwater page. If you go to my YouTube page right at the top, my bio, there's links to my Sweetwater page. It has all the stuff that I use. And if you ever need any help with that stuff, let me know in the comments somewhere. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Sunflower. Donald James says, for some people, I do notice that the sound skips or something like that. Yeah, sometimes I notice it too, man. I don't know if I'm like overloading YouTube. Sometimes it trips me out, man. But I have heard that, Donald. I don't know if I heard it everywhere. But yeah, I don't know. Something weird though. Something weird tonight for sure. Sunflower, thank you so much. Lisa, have a great night. Val Kimber, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Weed says, thanks for the Shred Fest. Have a great night. Hey, you too, brother. Thank you, Indy. Val says, y'all have a wonderful night. Absolutely. Pella got the count. Magnum 357 up in here. Good to go. Southwest said, it'd be interesting to hear transcribe a Francisco Torrega classical work in a Samil classical. That would be interesting. I do have something I've been working on. It's not Torrega, but it's someone else. I'm not going to say who it is until I'm done. But it's something like that. I think it would scratch that itch for you, Southwest. Tina said that song was Throne of Obsidian. Correct, Throne of Obsidian. Mark says, I'm hopping in tomorrow here, that Pantera. Buddy, absolutely, my friend. We play it all the time, man, for sure. But yeah, I got to get out of here, man. I got to get up at 10:30. Work tomorrow. Got to go to work. But thank you, Mark. Evan says, rewatch the very start of that song, first 10 seconds. There you go, man. I'll probably check. I always watch the next day, I always watch the streams over just to triple check everything. AP says, don't be a tool, rent one. True that, man. Will Slade, I got you. All right, brother. Mark said he's checking out that sweet bar page for sure. Everything that you see and hear me use is on that page except for these guitars. You can't get these guitars anywhere, but you can get everything else that I use. And if you have any questions, by all means, hit me up in a comment somewhere. Or on my community page for that matter. You can hit me up on my community page with any type of question that you have about the stuff that I use, or if you need help doing something, let me know. Bill G says, sorry I came in late, but I'll be sure to catch next night. No problem, Bill. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. We'll be back tomorrow night. Evan knows. Evan Almighty. That's awesome. Yeah, that's a funny one, man. Thanks, Tina. Jerry says, how's it going? Finding you? I'm super late to the show, but I go, I feel you. Life always comes first, Jeremy. We always appreciate you, brother. We are definitely on our way out of here, man. Mark says, what kind of guitars are these? These are Jackson, and if you can see real close there, Dinky Reverse Pros. They were built in 1992 through 96, I believe it was. There's a few of them on Reverb right now. A couple 93s. 94s, 95s, stuff like that. But they were awesome guitars. This one, though, these 92s were the best because this was the first year. And, yeah, they're just perfect for me. I've loved these guitars for a long time. I've had one of these since 96. I bought I can't remember if it is a 92 or a 93. If you ever see the Fire Within video that I have, I'm playing that one. I bought it in 1996. But I can't figure out if it's a 92 or 93. And if I could just see, because in 1992 they had Charvel. You can't really see that, but these had Charvel branded Floyd Roses, and then in '93 they got the Jackson branded Floyd Roses. But I can't see in the video. It's a grainy old video. But anyway, but yeah, check out Reverb.com. There's a few on there for sure. Bobby, I'm heading out just right about now, brother. I'll be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's August 6th at 10 p.m. Eastern. Evan says Sweetwater got that face moist ready to get the Rick Youth look back. You true that? You got to get it. I got Rick Renstrom vitamins and protein powders coming soon too. All right, man. Thank you, Bobby. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful one. AP says Spa or Silverstone. Spa, 100%. I have a big canvas poster of Spa on my wall in my living room. I'll have to take a picture of it. You guys can see that. If you want to see it, I'll put it on my page. But I've got three. I got Monaco, Monza, and Spa. My three favorite tracks of all time. All right, that's enough from me, y'all. Y'all take care. Thanks to all the moderators tonight for all your help. Thanks to everyone hanging out with us tonight. It's a great show. At 26,000 views. It started off weirdly slow, but picked up nicely. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, come on back tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, and we'll shred it again. With that being said, y'all stay safe out there. Take care of each other and be good to each other, because that's all we have in this world, everybody. So we shall see you a little later. Have a great one. AP knows Eau Rouge, one of the greatest corners in the history of Formula One. All right, y'all. We talk Formula One and more good stuff tomorrow night. Great to see you again tonight, and we shall be back tomorrow to shred it out again. Have a great night or great day wherever you are at, and you take care. We'll see you then. All right.